Hello, it's your friend Doublebite. I'm here at PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia. Just went to a talk by, what do I say his name? Yeah, sorry, I just want to make sure I pronounce his name right. Matt Selinker, the designer of Betrayal and The House on the Hill, which is one of my favorite board games of all time. It was like my starter board game in college. I still play with my parents all the time. And I'm about to go to a panel on the future of like tabletop gaming and the industry. So I'm going to be doing these like little vlogs all day, and then I'll upload them all later, which is when you're seeing them. Whatever. So yeah, I'm so excited. He was really cool. It was great to hear his like thoughts on things. And yeah, okay, keep me posted. Today's going to be a lot of going to talks. There's a lot of really good talks today, and then tomorrow I'll be talking more about the actual games and stuff. So yeah. I just went to half a panel about the like future of the games industry, about like people in marketing and retail and stuff. I went to half of it because it was a downer. Not like a huge downer, because I think it's positive in the games industry. They had to have a sense of it's going to start going downhill, like oversaturated market, which is true. And they talked about a lot of the negative sides of Kickstarter, which is true. But I'm not in the mood for real facts. I'm in the mood for like game stuff. So I have about an hour till my next thing, which is about conflict in board games, which I'm very excited about because I'm all about the game theory. Without reading about game theory. That's going to be cool. So I'm going to see if I can get my PAX Unplugged loot now and do a little unboxing. And then I'm going to hit up the expo for a bit and check it out. So, yeah. Let's talk my outfit for a second. I've got my Easy Lay shirt by Ponderous Pixel. I think my friend Saul. I need to play that game on this channel. I'm such a bad friend. And then that's right. I got khaki pants with little skulls on them. Okay, bye. So I actually got less loot than I remembered ordering. Then I double checked and I'm like, well, I guess I canceled some of it. So I'm just gonna check out what I got. I have a cute little PAX Unplugged dice set. It's in a little magnetic container. And it's 3 D6s with PAX on them. They're pretty good weight, looks like good quality. Shiny and purple, which I like. Oh, it was overpriced, but it's cute. Memorabilia wear, not much else. And then I also got a shirt. I don't really want to unfold it yet, but I'll probably wear it tomorrow. But you can see here, PAX Unplugged, Philly. I gotta give mad props to their graphic design team. I mean, I guess they're comics, so they better have good design. I'm pretty excited for a couple panels coming up. So the next one's going to be the conflict in games, which I'm so excited about. And let me pull up the rest of the things. So today I've been to How I Got Here with Mike Selinker, and briefly the State of the Tabletop. Next up is the game design one. Then I might go to How to Lose 40K on Kickstarter, because that sounds kind of cool, but it also sounds like a little bit of a downer. So I may use that as an opportunity to check out the expo. Then there's How App-Driven Board Games Are Changing the Industry. Something I used to be really into, but less so now. And we got Making Art for Tabletop Games, which could be really cool. Then Trusting the Party's Healer, which is about games and therapy and mental health, which is so cool. And then we've got like a nice couple-hour block of stuff I'm not interested in. There's a digital board games panel at 8:30 that I'm kind of curious about, but like, again, not so much a thing I'm as interested in. So I may call it a night after the therapy one. Maybe check out the expo a little bit, or maybe just head home depending on how tired I am and how hungry I am. But so far things I haven't gone to. There's an organizing play one. There's a harassment in gaming communities panel, which looks really cool. There's like a whole workshop section about making things for like miniatures. There's a learn and plays. One of them's tomorrow. There's a Carcassonne one, but I think that overlaps. So let's see. Yeah, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow we have like queerness in gaming. We have women in tabletop game design. just such good shit. Like, I've been to a lot of conventions. No, I haven't. I have not been to a lot of conventions. I've been to a couple of Jeff Mock events, and they're always clusterfucks, and things clash, and I never have fun. I always have a nervous breakdown. This is delightful so far. I'm so glad I came to this. It's not too crowded. There's a lot of space. I feel like I can breathe. So I'm gonna go run to the expo real quick and try to find a water fountain before I go to the next thing. But yeah, so hype. Expo hall. Good news. This is awesome. And like I went through like one row and there was like 4 people's business cards that I got, and I'm only gonna buy like 2 things. I am fucked this weekend. My wallet is fucked. Medium news, I ran into a cool dude that I know from a bit back. It was nice catching up with him. Bad news, he is my ex's best friend's best friend. We've only met like twice. He and I are cool. My ex's other best friend, bad news, my ex's other best friend is here, and I hate his guts. So, every time I'm not happy this weekend, I'm going to be an anxious wreck. So that's not ideal, but we'll survive. Anyway, I'm about to go to the game design talk now, so later. Game design thing about conflict. It was okay. The first half was very much like, hey, let's talk about the prisoner's dilemma, which is like, can we stop at that forever? Stop talking about rational actors forever, please, thanks. But the second half was about other dilemmas, like stag hunt, where people are taking risks to get a thing, some about asymmetrical play, some about free riding, where you benefit from other people's actions. It's not as much as pursuing that strategy, but you just kind of glom on. And those were all more interesting. Like the last 2 minutes were about, hey, so here's how you can address conflicts that are good and bad and fix them and deal with them in regular life. And it's like, why can't you just make the whole talk about that? That's a whole talk. So I'm going to do a whole talk about that. That'll probably be my next game dev rant, is talking about conflict in games, and creating it, lessening it, what people like, what people don't like. I probably will start with the prisoner's dilemma because I want to talk about how stupid it is. So that'll be fun. Mental health update. I contacted my ex's friend and asked if we could meet up briefly because I'd rather intentionally meet up than run into each other. This is a mental health thing, and he consented to that, so that's good. But I'm definitely a bit of an anxious wreck. But I'm having a good time. I'm glad this convention is going super well. I have 2 more panels I wanted to go to. I do think I'll call it an early-ish night. But I might go to the expo, I don't know. I need to start making a shopping list, and I need to do some research on some games I saw. I think I'll do like a going over games video, maybe. So kind of touch base on what I'm thinking and stuff. But yeah, I'm not 100%. I'm far from 100%, and we'll see how this goes. I'm very nervous, but I have some good shit coming up. So we're gonna hang in there, and yeah. With my friends Eric and Kat.
Hello.
We went to How Did I Lose $40,000 in a Kickstarter thing, which was kind of cool. But we left that early to try to get online for Critical Role signings, which was bullshit. PAX Unplugged. Shame on you for not handling that better. I'll go over that. I'll probably yell about that on Twitter, but whatever. So now we're going to go in the games room, and then we have a panel in about an hour or so. Yeah, later. See, I'm back in my room after PAX Unplugged. It's about 12:30. Eric and Kat just left after Eric kicked my ass in Ascension, which was it was pretty bad. So yeah, the rest of PAX went really well. Last panel I went to was on mental health and kind of therapy and how gaming can factor into that. And it was okay. It was mostly about hey, look how cool these people are and what they do, and less kind of take-home knowledge. That was one really good point. When playing D&D with someone who can be depressed or be hard on themselves, when good things happen, say you you killed the dragon. And when bad things happen, refer to the character. Your character got hit. That's kind of a way of associating positivity with themselves and negativity with this external being. So I thought that was really helpful. That was literally the last sentence of the presentation. So it goes. So yeah, another acquaintance of mine is crashing at my place tonight, so I'm just waiting for him to get back. But overall, PAX Unplugged Day 1 was a super success. So I'm going to sit down, make up my schedule for tomorrow, and do some research on some of the games I checked out, and I'm super excited. So I'm going to go make this video now that you are watching. Hopefully you're watching it, like during PAX Unplugged and not like 5 years later, because I'm really good at uploading things. Anyway, it's been a great day, and I'll keep you all posted. Good night.